What's up, my man? Yep, you're right. I had my mic muted. My apologies. What's up, Caddy Pen? Everyone seems to be pretty locked in. Long day. Well, for me, it's been about 10 minutes into this day. But what's up, TT? What happened? What's a long day, brother? What's up, Saravan? Saravan. Good morning, my brother. Day. Gonna be a good day. We're gonna follow the model. We're gonna take a win. Simple. Simple. Saravan? Bet. I got you. Okay. How many people are in here? I will wait till 9:15. We'll start marking out key levels that I'm looking for. The key levels. So we'll give it a bit. My man, Rohit, what's up, brother? How are you, man? We'll open up the charts though. Open up this, and we'll open up the daily. You can quickly mark out the daily levels. Oh, they're not as important. Ooh, we haven't even taken a previous day high yet. Okay. Ahead yet? Ooh, okay. Little choppy action going on. Pretty Pretty simple. Drawn liquidity, right? Previous day high. We have not taken it. We also have the current weekly high, so Monday's high. And we have the daily swing high. So I don't think those are all going to be met today. I'm leaning towards longs, but we'll get into that once more people join. What do you guys think about my new chart colors, by the way? I made these candles black. Originally, they used to look like this. Now I made them white. Sorry, I made them white. I think white and black is good with the gray background. I also did it so in my notes you guys can see. In the 2024 notes, you can clearly see what I'm labeling. These are relative equal highs, so very simple. It's Monday's high. Oh, we only didn't take our previous day high. I think we'll just here. Let's just annotate Monday's high. What's up, Ashik? Good. Just waiting for some people to join. Then we can. I want to see what happened after. Oh, great. What happens, dude? Okay. Good, my man. I am good. I want to see what happened after ES took previous day high. When it took it. First high of day. We took previous day high. Oh, damn it. Wait, am I tripping? Sworn it looked like we took it. Alright, I'm tripping, I guess. So, shall we begin? Shall we begin? Okay, so Starting off on the daily chart, right? We have this fair value gap here and this volume imbalance here. So you can see we tapped in yesterday, taking out yesterday's low, but look where we closed. We closed above the fair value gap and above yesterday's low. This makes, right, the probability of Tuesday low of a week pretty high probable. So I'm looking to frame some longs off the fact that I'm expecting this Tuesday low of week, right? So hopefully we can look at the intraday chart and see something that supports that context. So Tuesday low of week and expansion towards a certain drawn liquidity, whether that be Tuesday's high, Monday's high. I would expect Monday's high as like a final target for today. At the minimum, low hanging fruit would be today's high. So Tuesday's high, sorry. So Tuesday's high. And we have relative equal highs there, which is nice, but I'll get into that um, shortly. So that's the context on the daily chart, right? In the weekly, it's simple. It's just the weekly fair value gap and higher. We're trading above the weekly imbalance and the weekly fair value gap. So it's kind of enticing for longs. Let's drop down to the 4-hour time frame. You can see the relative equal highs right there. Right, and I'll say that's low-hanging fruit for me personally. And then we have Monday's high, and then the daily highs right here. Here they're relatively equal, those highs. So that Monday's high, and this is daily swing high. I'll just, you know what? Let me make this simple. I will simply draw a box going from here to here. I'll make it yellow. Let's go with green. Move the line. Extend this all the way to the right, and this is our like kind of final objective. This high to this. Are you looking for longs? Yes, sir. So I'll go over it one more time in case anyone just joined. So on the daily chart, we tapped into the daily bullish fair value gap, right? Currently, we're trading above it. This happened on Tuesday. You can see we took out previous day's low and we closed above. So above the fair value gap, above yesterday's low. I'm expecting a high probability Tuesday low here, and I'm expecting it to expand towards the upside. We have these relative equal highs here on the daily chart, which is a nice strong liquidity, and I marked it out with this green box. But as a bare minimum, I'm looking for previous day's high, which is Tuesday. So we'll mark that out as previous day high. And I'm also looking at Monday's high, which is the current weekly high. So if we're playing off the Tuesday low of week idea, we can expect Monday's high to be an easy target. Not necessarily for today, but it's only 145 points, so I think it's very possible. All right, very simple stuff today. So we have that all annotated, right? Let's remove the daily fair value gap. We have previous day high, and this is here. Uh, just we'll just draw the lines. Okay, so what are we gonna look at? First things first, mark out your new day opening gap. Now I accidentally deleted my layout, so I don't have all of my new day opening gaps. So ideally, we're gonna be framing a trade with this one or looking at the opening range gap, which is fine too. Where is it? What's 5 and 6? Oh yeah, I remember. It was just like the one line. Well, it's not one line, but so that's the new opening gap high where we closed yesterday. So we opened today. So let's come back here, see where we are. You can see how we've been kind of going around it. You use end dog indicator. It's easy, no? Oh, you can do that? Well, yeah, mark that. So looking at the 4-hour, we have our key levels transposed to the 4-hour charts. And see this expand. Now, I would have really expected these highs to get taken down. The fact that we put in no news, neutral bias, and choppy market, that's fair. That's fair. I'm expecting higher prices. 10:30 is crude oil, so we might get a pretty choppy morning session, and we'll see more movement either in the afternoon or tomorrow. That's possible. But we've been having large volatility weeks, so we'll be patient. And today is a day where if I don't get a trade, I will most likely be going to trade the PM because we have the crude oil inventories at 10:30. So we can just push our trading into lunch. MESO previously high in yes, yeah, like see? I swear I did think previously high. I know I wasn't tripping. Was it the time for marking new day opening gap? To mark the new day opening gap? Yeah, I knew we took previously high. I was gonna say that right there. Um, so we'll be cautious. We're gonna keep it soft for now. But yeah, I'm looking towards higher prices this week. We don't have to see it in this session. That's the thing. I think we're good. Uh, what's up, Druv? The time for marking new day opening gap is 4:59 to 5:59 to 6. So it's where we close at 5 o'clock and where we open at 6. So see, 5 p.m. we closed, 6 p.m. we opened. See how there's an hour gap? That's when the pre-trade market closes. That's your new day opening gap. If it happens on Friday to Sunday, then that's new week opening gap. So same times, just different. I don't know. These relative equal highs look really good. We could potentially get open low high close here. SMT with yes, yes, there is an SMT, but like I said, I am leaning towards longs, so I'm not too worried about that SMT. In fact, I just see this as a potential Judas swing lower and do short and then move higher. I mean, that's just me, right? Obviously, I want you guys to stick to your bias. Let's just mark this up as a opening gap. Bullish or bearish? I'm personally bearish. We might not see that much movement because crude oil inventories is coming later, but do the 1 minute inversion, nice, bro. Get the 15-minute chart here, yeah. So we honestly might get an expansion right after 9:30. It's possible. Like right as 9:30 opens. We've already taken out that sell side. The volume imbalance here. The wick on the hourly. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for 9:30. Oh yeah, I always wait for 9:30, but we're gonna wait to we're gonna wait to see signatures that price is gonna go higher. And if something tells me to change my bias, I will. For now, we're looking for signatures to indicate that right what I'm looking for is correct. So right, as of now, we swept out sell side and we're expanding lower. I mean, so far a little bit displacement higher. What would I need to see at the minimum? I probably want us to see us reclaim this fair value gap. Right now, this fair value gap is bearish inversion. If we can reclaim it and then use it, target above new day opening gap, we'd be higher up. But we don't need to get the confirmation of long. We don't need to cast a reversal, right? We can always trade the silver bullet or something here. I'd want to see this inverse, and then inverse this. Think will be good. Look for longs. Depends how this candle closes, really. Because the next candle is probably going to tap into this 15-minute inversion slash fair value gap. It'll probably form as a BPR. Look at that, perfect. Totally not algorithmic. And then we'll see. From there, we can target these relative equal highs. These highs look really good. Like, I'm just going to say that. Those highs look really good. I think we need to reclaim this fair value gap. This looks like a Judas to me. So, we'll see. Hopefully, everyone understands the game plan. Bointy Fitness, what's up, my brother? Yo, so I think, and hopefully this doesn't annoy you guys, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, you claim it right now, top step is trying to DK once before you see what this is center price. Honestly, bro, I don't know if it says, like, does it say, like, oh, they crossed it out? Like, it's been like that forever, bro. Like, for like a year. Like, they say it's like, oh, I think it's always gonna be 50, bro, to be honest. I'll tell you this. Since I've been with TopStep for the last like a year, it's always said like $50 scratched out, usually 165. I've never seen it at 165. So I think it would be forever. Unless for some reason they decide to change it. It's been $50 for like as long as I can remember. Just marketing, yeah. Yeah, I like the context. Like, it's really, this is the thing. It's really forming nice on the daily chart to see a Tuesday low of week. I'm not seeing the intraday structure as of now to confirm that idea. I'm just not. So maybe we can reclaim this fair value gap. Really, I would need to see so this is the bearish fair value gap form that led to the liquidity raise. So I would want to see this fair value gap specifically get inverted. It's not any fair value gap. It's this one. What's up, brother? Are you the one that football transfer, the one that needs help with figuring out where to start? Is S&P on those equal highs? I'm still bullish. I don't care. Listen, a lot of people say this, like, but when I'm bullish and I see a bearish SMT, I really don't care, bro. Personally, like, I really don't care. If I have my bullish context, I don't care, right? You know what? You know what I should do though? I'll get to you in a sec. Football. I did say I should start doing this. Let's say I was bearish. No, there's just no way. I personally could not be bearish. Maybe intraday, but the daily chart does not look like it does not look bearish to me. It just does not. Like, what would I be targeting on the daily? Tuesday's low? That wouldn't make sense just based on everything I've studied and practiced. So, it doesn't make sense. Intraday, sure. Maybe it makes sense. Intraday, you want to short the 15-minute fair value gap, look for 2 to 1, something like that. Yeah, okay, I can kind of see that, but really the higher time frame context. So when I see a bearish SMT, you see SMT, I see drawn liquidity, bro. You know, bullish SMT on 5 minute. I mean, yeah, there might be an SMT there. It doesn't matter too much right now. So I won't be trading 9:30 open. I kind of want to see what happens, right? Like I said, if I'm gonna take a long, really, what I need to see to confirm that idea is I would need to see this inverse. Like, I would need to see this specific fair value gap when you start trading above it and using the high as support. So I'm personally not interested in shorts at all. I think this was a Judas swing. People who went long early, I got stopped out. We faked out some people short potentially, and I wouldn't even mind if just 9:30 expands. I'll take an entry as long as this. I would need to see this inverse. Now that's just me personally. I could be wrong, right? I'm not right every single day. I don't know. I would say it's pretty. It's like at least 80%. I'd say, right? I'm right most days. If you guys have been here since day one, then you know. Okay, I'll look at EU. Yep, I'll look at EU, then I'm going to tell you. So the person who came and said they want to know how to start, I need to know where you're at. Like, are you completely brand new? Do you know nothing? Like, literally nothing? Are we inside? I would look at GU. If I'm not mistaken, GU is I think that you gotta target that daily fair value gap. Right? We're very overbought. It's not good to try and pick a top, but we're so deep in a premium. We have those relative equal lows. Dude, come on. Those relative equal lows are getting taken, bro. I don't care what anyone says. I bet you we use this. See, we inverse, came up, respected it. Where did we trade to? A little fair value gap there. Came back, formed another fair value gap. Trading lower, lower, and lower. And I think they're just going to keep saying this lower. Personally, you know a decent amount? Okay, do you know about ICT? Because if you want my personal opinion, like you got to be trading ICT. Like there's no question asked. Obviously, I'm an ICT trader, but I wouldn't just say that for no reason. So I'm going to teach you how I would go back and learn ICT. This is exactly what I would do. This would have saved me some time, and I did pretty fast. What's up, Les, bro? How are you, brother? Just buy and pray to London. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm waiting for the 15-minute inverse. NVIDIA earnings today. Nice. Oh shit, it's at 9:30. Is it actually? Wait, shit. Aren't I in a position in NVIDIA? I think I have like a couple stocks. Tesla stock is rising. Oh, guys, I know. It's because this news. Yo, back in the day, I used to literally think news moved the charts. Okay, anyway, let's focus up here. So we have everything open, I believe. Which NVIDIA aftermarket? I would assume it's aftermarket, but and so far high expansion. So we came up all the way here, took this imbalance. And like I said, guys, if we form something above this 15-minute inversion, I'm in, yo. I'm in. I like that. That's what I want to see. I mean, it's a little early. It is a little early. We did just take out the highs. So I'm a little less enticed to. I'd have to wait for like at least 15 minutes now, I would say, because see the thing is, we easily could have just manipulated up early on. I'm not gonna trade in that direction, you know. So let's give it some time. But so far, if we can inverse this 15-minute, come back down, 950 macro will deliver a setup around there. Look at these relative equal highs. Maybe we can leave a runner. Yeah, maybe we can leave a runner, guys. Just an extra 142 point. We'll see. I'm looking to trade 2 micros today, so we managed to win a couple trades. By a couple, I mean like one. And we have enough drawdown to trade with 2 micros. If we lose, hold on, what the fuck? Oh, I'm on a 50-minute chart, I'm gonna say. Okay, so if you want to learn ICT, based on what I've seen almost all his mentorships and almost all his videos. So for starters, you'll get a notepad or get like a doc or something. So when I write this down, you remember what I say, because this is what it's gonna take. Honestly, I'm gonna honestly, like, I'm not even joking you, bro. This is literally the blueprint. Like, you're gonna do this, and these are ICT's words, not mine, right? I'm just reflecting what he says. You're gonna do this, and it's gonna work. You just need to put in the hours. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to do, and it really is not that simple, but like, you gotta put in the work, obviously. But so you get a notepad, brother, and you let me know when you're ready. Wait a minute. Okay. First thing you're gonna do is watch ICT 2016 mentorship core content. Month 1, month 2, month 4. This will teach you the basics of what ICT teaches, and it'll give you an introduction to his PD arrays so that when you watch other mentorships, it'll make sense. You won't be lost. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? You'll have some information. That is like the most simple, basic foundation I would recommend to anybody. We tapped into this bullish fair value gap. Now, this is what I said, right? So we traded above the 15-minute imbalance. You see that? So we're above the 15-minute reclaim. So far, this is looking like it would be a reclaim fair value gap. I would want to see this. Now, I'm not going to trade this because it's too early. But I would want to see this, use this high or 50% as support, right? If it was going to continue higher. I'm not gonna trade this. I'm looking to see signatures to support my context. Very simple. All of which will be in the 2024 mentorship. So you can see we're trading above it again. 1 tap, 2 taps, we're up. In the meantime, we inverted this fair value gap, traded to the low. And I think this is probably going to be sent higher, in my personal opinion. But it's not going to be tradable for me yet. I'd have to wait for this 15-minute to close or something. We could use this old order block. Okay, sounds like a good start. So after that, do you want me to keep going or do you want to go take it step by step? You want to come back to me? I don't know if you're going to put in the work. I tell people this all the time. Maybe they don't believe me. I say, come back, check with me. Everyone just quits. No one wants to put in the work. It's going to take some work, bro. Need to inverse the 1 hour bearish. I personally don't need to see that. I just want to see this 15-minute get inversed. And I can pretty much do the rest. This is the only way out. It literally is the only way out, bro. Like, for real, man. For fucking real, bro. Look at us rejecting off the new day opening gap, by the way. It's really nice. Like, if you want to be able to predict what happens, like, I'm sure you could trade some pattern. Maybe you'll be profitable. You won't know why the fuck the market moves or what the fuck is happening. You won't really know any of that. But you might, like, with good risk management, you could still be profitable, even though you're trading for the wrong reasons, in my personal opinion. So, I think the best way is ICT. Because when you understand why you lose, when you can understand where you can improve, when you can understand what's actually happening, it makes it a lot easier for your mental. Like, imagine you're like, oh, this is a pattern long, and then you lose, and you're like, oh, pattern failed. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, do you even know what's going on? Like, you're just kind of clicking the button. Yeah, and a lot of times we just fade those pattern traders, you know. So notice we are wicking this 15-minute fair value gap, buy side rated, 15-minute fair value gap. So I'm not interested in this long yet. We're gonna have to wait maybe for silver bullet. We can still reclaim this fair value gap. It's not too late. Don't get me wrong. It's not too late. This would be a reclaimed bullish fair value gap. Oh wait, why did I mark this? It would be this. Sorry. So it would be this. And this would basically just be another inversion. So bearish inversion slash, and we could frame our long. We just tapped into midnight opening price once more, so we could potentially use that as support coming into this low here. How long will we be live? I'm gonna be live probably, and if I don't take a trade, I'll be live until like 12, because I'll be watching. If I do take a trade, we'll see what happens after I journal. Because if I take a trade, I'm gonna want to journal, right? And then I'm done. If I don't take a trade, I'll study the price action. So probably like 12, I'd say. Let's say 11 to 12. It's gonna be minimum 11. So anyone who took longs here, they most likely just got stopped out. These highs are relatively equal. It was made jagged here. We have smooth lows here, so I wouldn't mind them seeing take this out. We did take out that short term. Why do I not have ES open? What the fuck am I doing? I haven't even looked at ES. I literally just forgot. ES doesn't even have a bearish fair value gap. Oh, we're gonna have an S&P. That's a good sign. I like that. We like that. That's what we would want to see. That's manipulation right there. Let's see if they can send this higher and that S&T formed. If so, that would be a pretty good indication. If we get an inversion here, I might wait for this to reclaim. But if we get a strong displacement and the inversion, I would not mind taking a long there. Yo, so after you do the core content, you're gonna want to watch the 2022 mentorship and then the 2024 mentorship. You could just technically watch one of them. If you were to only watch one, it's hard to say which one. They're both really good. 2022 is more like formatted. I would do 2022. It's yeah. I was starting to forget how good it was. I would do 2022. Someone asked me when can you anticipate a rejection block the other day. This is how you anticipate a rejection block. Right? That's your rejection block. Let's see if it holds. We have the SMT. Let's see if we get the minimum, the inversion here. But really, I would want to see a strong push, like inversion and bullish fair value gap, and I would not mind taking along there. I would not mind at all. it would need to be strong and form of like it would need to convince me that it's gonna inverse this. If not, then we'll just simply wait for the inversion and take it long from there. Proud of you, brother. I hope you stay true to it. Looks like we're failing. All right, we're gonna be waiting most likely till 10 if this fails. Yeah, you can reach me on Discord, but message me. I help everyone. Genuinely, I literally don't think I've ever like just simply ignored someone. But um, like the people who put in more work, I definitely help them more. We put in a wick on both sides. Block, and we took out the SMT. Now we have another SMT. What core content did you suggest? I suggested so month one, month two, because month two will help you with like understanding where like what's likely to come in the near future. Um, so month one, month two, and then month four will teach you the PD arrays, and I think that's important. Yes, it used to be a little bit stronger. Damn, they're just dumping this shit lower. Interesting. Yeah, what high time frame PD array? The SWIC? Maybe. That's what I would. That's what I would assume, right? Fake breakouts. Anyone who was long, manipulated, people who are taking shorts would just be destroyed soon. That's what I would expect. I don't want to see this fair value gap get inversed, but we have to see, right, the market structure to support it. I mean, we have the SMT, so I'd want to see this displace. If we get an order block here, be a really nice order block. I would not mind that because it would form the inversion as well, right? We'd have to run through like yeah, form a bullish fair value gap here, and I'll take it. That's just a casual market structure shift, you know. This is this is looking pretty good so far. I need to see this candle displace, and I'm gonna make a video on standard deviations, and I think it's gonna help people so much because everyone does it wrong. Yeah, bearish close. It needs to inverse, otherwise. Oh, this is enough. This is enough raid for me. Um, I would put my stop loss like probably at this low if we form a fair value gap. ES is stronger. Yes, ES is stronger. Where did I put my stop loss? Actually, we did touch the 4 hour wick. Yeah. So maybe you saw the rejection block. I saw the 4 hour wick. I need to see this close bullish. I would take this fair value gap limit order. Or this my stop loss would be like probably it would have to be somewhere there. Yeah, like it really would. There isn't really anywhere else. But this candle needs to close bullish. Like if we form a bullish fair value gap. Yeah, it's not really closing bullish, so I really can't, you know? It's not there. It's just not there, you know? Simply, it's not there. Came back up into this inversion. The 15-minute fair value gap, right? We're still respecting. We didn't take out Asia low. Yeah, we could go lower, 100%. Look for reversal from there. What's Asia low? Is it just 9:30? Yo, I changed my time to like 9:30. I don't like that. I'm guessing that's Asia low. What's this? Tuesday's low? Oh, this is. Are these both? These are both Asia lows. This is Asia low. But yeah, this sell side here. But this is technically Asia low. Asia session starts at 7 a.m. I mean, that's what ICT says. It kind of keeps changing it, if I'm being honest. We don't need to take it out, though. We have an SMT there? Or no? Why is your NQ chart ahead of mine? Do you have real-time data? If you don't, well, I would generally just recommend using mine. You don't have to get it, I guess, but you would want to, ideally. It's not an order block. Time to move the market. Gango. I mean, yeah, what I need to do is I need to make this time, because I'm really getting confused. What's 21:30? Yeah, okay. 2-minute breaker? Yeah, we tapped into here. Oh, we're waiting, guys. No trade yet for us. No trade yet for us. We're simply waiting. We still have the SMT, but like, not the inversion on yes. So simply waiting. So we have this low. This is 21:30. All right, we already took out 21:30. Oh no, we did. We took it out on yes. So we have a higher time frame SMT there. There it is. Took it out. Price will drop more before reversal. Possible. It might not even reverse up, bro. Right? We're simply looking. We're in a deep discount right now. Like, I really like this. I want price to sweep just on bullish SMT on turn FURG. Yeah, some pretty much similar idea. ES is looking really good. Holy shit, though. They are just dumping this, bro. No news, nothing. Just there it is. That's your higher time frame SMT. Dude, in this case, I might actually trade ES. I'll have to like, yeah, the bearish FUG is respected, but I want to see it potentially inverse now. We'd have to inverse this fair value gap for me to convince longs, and you have to be more bullish. And simply, I'll have to look to close my trade. If I do take a long, I'll have to look to close my trade. That's really nice. From this manipulation, where standard deviations away from. If we inverse this, it'll be during the macro. I wouldn't mind taking that long. We have the higher time frame SMT. The thing is, so yeah, ES. Go buy side here. See, this could be a 50% wick. Like, we're not gonna respect it, but let's see. We're just waiting. If this doesn't go, like, I would want to see this inverse, really. Respect 50% of this wick and inverse. That would be nice. This is your swing low now. That's your rejection block forming. I would need to see this inverse because this is the fair value gap, right? So we would be disrespecting this order block. This would be the fair value gap that led to the liquidity sweep and the SMT. So I would need this one to be inversed. I'd have to see speed over here, but we can delete that for now. Oh, we never even marked out the RTH gap. Wait a minute, where's the RTH gap? There's no RTH gap. Closed. Oh, it's over there. Yeah, we still haven't even hit 50%. Lines up with the opening gap. That's really nice. I need to see a sharp displacement during the macro. Otherwise, simply probably not taking a trade. Where are we in terms of the daily chart now? Oh, yesterday's open. Okay, that's interesting. I take a lot for this daily candle to flip, though. It's only 143 points. Looks like we moved so much. But this is all 143 points only. Let's see. It could. If it doesn't reverse during this macro, then probably it'll just go back into this wick. Maybe the fair value gap. We already are in the volume imbalance, so we'll see. We're in a very deep discount. We are below the opening range gap, yeah. So I'm gonna be patient and see. I will need to see a sharp displacement during the macro. Basically, the idea being we're expecting 10 a.m. open low high close again. So those tend to be my best trades. But let's see. Like I'm viewing all of this as due to swing. We're below midnight. We're below 8:30. Deep discount. We're doing NVIDIA earnings. Yeah. Oh, nice. A 15-minute forming. So if we reverse the 15-minute, it'll be the same as the 1 minute. I want to see it get back above this low. We did take out edge of lows. We're now in OTE of yesterday's range. Yesterday's range. So we just hit a discount of yesterday's range. That's a discount array. Asia low swept, right? To me, this looks like 930 Judas, right? I would just need to see this confirmed by inverting this fair value gap. Or if we form a strong bullish fair value gap, I can anticipate this being inverted if we really get a strong push. Let's see. It's 950 macro now, so if it's gonna form, probably start to form now. You have your negative 130 deviations pretty much right there. So this move formed bullish. See, so far anyone who's went long has gotten destroyed. People in short are profitable. If you were short right now, would you be confident? I don't know. I feel like I would have closed my position. I think that is the new week opening gap somewhere around here. I don't remember. Good morning, master. I'm not master, bro. I'm just like you. Yeah. So if this doesn't reject, or we might not have a trade here. Might not close it at age of lows. Nice short, brother. Nice short indeed. Okay. We hit the volume imbalance. At the discount array. You shorted nice, bro. Shorted here. That is good. Let's start seeing the buy side of the curve. Let's see if this starts to form in our favor. So sell side, buy side. Let's see. We can use this old fair value gap. But doesn't start displacing. I mean, ES is not really going that low. Not much here, guys. Look, a rejection block formed. I'd want to see like every PD array get respected right now during this macro. The rejection block, the wick, close above the order block, fail. Or this up close candle, fail to respect price. Get it back above the old low. 50% of the wick. Yep. That's your discount array. hourly as well. But yeah, doesn't look good right now. I'll be honest. Yeah, but now we're kind of trying to pick the bottom, and it's not as clean. I would need to see it get back above this low. It's different if it had formed on this candle, because then this would just be a wick showing the reversal. Now it's not as good for me personally. Yeah, that's why I bought Nvidia, bro. And I bought Tesla too, but it's going to shit right now. The weekly fair value gap during earnings, and I was expecting Tuesday low of week, so it's just Tuesday low. I mean, we could still get a potential midweek reversal, but really, oh, Nvidia has to go lower. Oh, you mean like for earnings? We do have this wick below yesterday's open and be waiting. Nothing for us here yet. Take that further, yeah. Usually, what just happens? It's like an aftermarket dip, like an aftermarket move. Last time there was a lot of earnings, so we saw a really big gap on the daily chart, but I think it's just Nvidia, right? ES is not doing much, so soon we'll have our opening range defined. My eyes are on this fair value gap that hasn't been touched. This is your opening range high. Your opening range low. Yeah, I'm waiting. So far, no signatures that it's gonna go higher for me. My first thing would be I want to see a close above this old low. Time to go higher. Yeah, let's see. What I would expect. Came back above the old volume imbalance, rejecting off of it now. The market structure shift fair value gap coming. I don't know if I would take it. It'd have to be pretty strong. Would be a breaker. Probably wait till 10 at least. Yeah, we didn't get it. I can see there. Oh, what? ES's 15-minute candle is bullish. Make it make sense, bro. Yeah, we have SMT. What's up, Jello? SMT at the highs, SMT at the lows. Maybe long the 5-minute inverse? Probably. The guy came in there, I love you already yapping, mate. If you get strong displacement through here, I wouldn't mind taking this. But it doesn't look like we are. We'd have to inverse the 5-minute, yeah. Next 4-hour candle, then AMD, possible as well, right? 10 a.m. open, low, high, close. 5-minute fair value gap. Let's scan the other time frame. So 15 minutes, there's a fair value gap there. 10-minute forming. 10-minute is 5-minute. I like this as a potential reversal. I ain't gonna lie. What's up, my brother Trey? Trading above that old low. Like, that's what I really want to see. Trading above this old low. Probability? Yeah, well, nothing yet. I want to see this move. There you go, 9:52. Almost 10 a.m. That's your 5-minute fair value gap. Immediate rebalance there. Let's see if that sends us higher. So immediate rebalance is like a 15-second fair value gap. Low probability? We're low probability for shorts, in my personal opinion, being in a deep discount of yesterday's range. I want to see us use this old low as support. I want to see the immediate rebalance support price. I want to see this 5-minute inverse. Is that a breaker? I don't qualify that as a breaker. Tesla's getting shit. Failing to displace. Simply wait. Check 30-second chart. It might be a breaker on the 30-second chart. All right, you guys want to see the 30-second chart together? Right here. This is the 30-second chart. What am I looking at, bro? Looks like a cup. It's a cup pattern, bro. Lock in. If you don't know the cup pattern, I don't know what you're doing here. Everyone should be trading cup pattern. All right, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. It's officially the opening range high and low have been determined. So I'm looking at this for a drawn liquidity. We take out the opening range low. Maybe we can see the silver bullet high. We need to see a strong displacement. ES hit the volume imbalance. That's nice. Let's see. It would literally need to happen right now. Like, otherwise I'm just probably gonna be chasing this. That's the volume imbalance you're talking about. Hit. Sell side there. Did we hit that rejection block? Ooh, I like that. I like that. So what does this mean? I'm not have to make on Express to be funded. For what account size? And let's think what's a hit 19357. No, let's not go there. All right, we want to see green Tesla. We want to see green Nvidia. All right, let's see though. This doesn't go higher now. 50K Express. I think you have to make 3K. You have 2,000 drawdown, and you have to make 3K. Yeah. I mean, it definitely has slowed down. You get a breaker here, maybe. 50% of that wick. I mean, listen, if this doesn't go higher now, in my opinion, we don't need to go any lower. It doesn't make sense for me. So if we don't go higher now, then yeah, we're probably just wrong, and we're gonna be sitting out, or maybe PMs. Right, we have crude oil at 10:30 actually, so I wouldn't not mind them doing like a literally just being a full Judas swing. If we had an SMT here, I'd consider longing this, but I'm ready to see the market structure shift full breaker. I think we get strong displacement through. Wouldn't mind. 2 standard deviations to the opening range high. 2.5 to previous day high. Don't listen to this guy, he's a yapper. If we get a bullish fair value gap here, I might close. I might enter this. I'd probably take 1 micro. Stop loss be if I entered like, let's say here, 46. I'd probably just enter 1 micro to be honest. Yeah, no conversion, guys. This is just ass. Guys, for thank you, brother. Yo, we have 70 people in here right now. Holy shit. We're looking at this patiently. We gotta stay patient. I don't want to force it. Right. The thing is now we're gonna need to inverse this 15-minute if I'm gonna consider a long. I don't want to short into a 50-minute fair value gap. I mean, I don't want to long into a 50-minute fair value gap. So let's mark out this 10 minutes and probably need to see this inverse if I'm going to even consider a long. I like how we're wicking. I like how we took out the opening range low, but I don't want to take a long into a 50-minute fair value gap. So we need to pretty much inverse this. We'll say this 5-minute for simplicity's sake. On the express funded or on the combine? Yeah, I saw the volume imbalance. That's what these blue lines are. The one after the combine. So after the combine, for 10:30 here maybe. After the combine, you can let's just clear this up a little. Be over soon. This is your 10-minute fair value gap. I want to see this inverse. So after the combine, my brother, what you can do is if you get enough money. So the only rule for payouts with Top Step, this is Top Step we're assuming, right? The only rule is you need to have 5 winning days of $200 or more. So if you took 5 trades and you made whatever amount that's as long as it's above 200, right? You're eligible for a payout. What are you eligible for? So you did the 5 days. What are you eligible for? You are eligible for 10. You're eligible for 50% of your profit. So if you made 10,000, you can take out 5,000. If you made 1,000, you can take 500, up to 500. That rule is in play until you win 30 days. Once you win 30 days, you can withdraw whatever you want. Should all trades must be yes. So you have to have 5 winning days of $200 or more. And I mean that makes sense, right? Because what some people would do is they would just set up a like I don't know, they would just trade whatever, gamble, and then what they would do is they would just go on the funded account. They just like gamble like 5 mini contracts long. Imagine they made like 10K in just one trade, just getting lucky. Then, well, that's just shitty for Topstep because that person didn't even trade, and they have to pay them out, right? So it's kind of the idea like you have to show some type of consistency. Like you have so that's the only rule. 5 trades of above 200. Fast track trading don't have evaluation and straight to live. Heard it's good. Yeah, if you have the money, shit, do it. Tapped into the projection. 50% of the wick there. Still nothing. Looks like we might wait for 10:30. The news driver. We do have a 10 a.m. little 10 a.m. power of 3 here. I made a famous trade. I was shocked to gamble. You gambled 50K account. I made 45K. Got the live account. Oh shit. Sending this lower again. So that 15-minute fair value gap is going to form. So as I was saying, if I'm going to take it long, we're going to have to inverse this. And that would probably be like looking in the PM or something. But we'll see. After 30 winning days, do you still need 5 to withdraw? I believe so. But what happens is sometimes if you do really good, like if they sometimes even before you get 30 winning days, they just transfer your account to a live account. And then once that happens, what's up, Smile? Once that happens, then you can just do literally whatever you want. There's no rules. It's just your personal account. So if I'm not okay, so we hit the rejection block there on. We fell short 1 tick. Lame. ES hit it. A 4-hour rejection block. 4-hour wick. I like it. I like a potential reversal here, but it's just not giving any confirming market structure. We didn't get to 50%, but we hit 25% of the wick. What's up, Smile? How are you, brother? It's possible. I mean, I like that 10 a.m. went lower first. But like I said, I don't personally like this 15-minute fair value gap here. I don't want a long inside of it. 3 drives pattern. Yeah, it does look like a 3 drives. So we're gonna mark out this 10-minute FUG for now. See if we can live account can draw whenever that coming across today. Yeah, if you want to, you can do it to your personal account, my brother. You can do whatever you want. I'm focused on this 5 minute fair value gap right now. Yeah, I'm focused on the 5 minute as of right now. Good. I'm good too. Looking for a potential long here, but price action is not showing me what I want to see. So for now, not interested. And just take it long on a bullish fair value gap. If I miss the trade and it just goes up, man, it is what it is. Like let's just say hypothetically we formed a bullish fair value gap here. Like that's not enough for me. I'm just gonna randomly take a long after this like wick rejection block. Yeah, we did tap into the rejection block on yes, which I really like. Did NQ tap into that rejection block? No, that's here. Wait. Wait a minute. What am I tripping, bro? 1915? Where is that low? That's here? Holy shit. Wait, what the fuck am I talking about, bro? I was looking at the chart as if this was this, but the SMT is like there almost. Oh, so ES hasn't even hit a key level. I see. I see. ES looks, yeah, really good. Okay, interesting. Interesting. 10 a.m. potential power of 3 here, and then the new driver sends us higher. Okay, so ES is, yeah, ES is looking not bad. As. So once the ES confirms longs for me, that's probably when I would look for mine. I like that rejection block. Took out the liquidity here. Failed to get to this low. That's a pretty bullish signature for me. From there, we formed a bullish breaker. Weird looking breaker. Let's just say we formed a. Yeah. Off of that 15-minute rejection block and the sell side that was taken. Relative equal highs, 3 drives. See, taps into the fair value gap right there. So far, good reaction, but no speed. 10:30 news, we might chop until 10:30, and this might pump during lunch. Waiting. Dude, Jello put me on this. I see PvP. Sure, I got you, brother. Give me 1 second. ES did mark target fifth and retrace. Yes, and if you qualify that, I do. GBP. I already talked about GBP. USS is gonna go lower, right? The daily fair value again. That's probably where I'd expect price to go. This is my personal draw liquidity for this. This is too smooth. We're in a pretty deep discount though. I wouldn't mind this. Buy the inversion. I would need this to inverse. I don't like this inverse. This is already balanced price range. I want to see this inverse 5 minute. We're gonna form a 50-minute fair value gap. We're gonna have to see that inverse now. I'm gonna have to wait for this 8-minute fair value gap. If we inverse a 15-minute fair value gap, I'll go long. Or if I see like we take out this high, right, forming a bullish fair value gap in there, I can anticipate that 15-minute one inversing, taking a long from there. But I would need to see a displacement through here. You're long on ES. Good luck, brother. There's an SMT there that just formed. So good luck, my brother man. Good luck, my brother man. But you're right. If this does inverse, I'd want to see it use as support. But like I said, I can't take that inversion. That's too low. That's too aggressive for me. I want to see the breaker here on the 3-minute, right? It would be like a 3-minute breaker, low, high, low, low, high. A 3-minute breaker, market structure shift, fair value gap. Take our long come around here. If you go 5-minute time frame, you would probably have a little bit better win rate. Maybe if you had the exact same model transposed to 5, you probably miss out on a lot of trades. In my personal opinion, you should look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's the best way to do it. Speaking of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this looks ass. For futures, it's easy. So each micro, so if you're trading, I'm assuming you're gonna be trading micros, right? You probably should not be trading. Yeah, there's an SMT there. If you're gonna be trading micros, 1-minute S&P doesn't mean much though. If you're gonna be trading futures, I'm assuming you're gonna be trading micros because you probably should not be trading minis right away unless you just have a lot of money for some reason. Um, so each point is $2 on the micro. So each of these little ones, not like the decimals, the little ones. So that's $2. So you can easily do the math. You put a long position, 30, that's $60 risk. Take profit. Say you did whatever, like really random. Multiply by 2, 140. Risking 60 for 140. That's how I do it. $2 per point. I just do it manually in my head. It's $2. So if you did 2 contracts, multiply that by 2. If you did do a full mini, one mini is $20. So if you want to multiply by 20, same thing. So stop loss 66. Multiply that by 2, right? 66 times 2 is what? 120, 132. Multiply that by 10. It's 1,320. If you did the mini. I personally wouldn't do the mini. So if I'm sticking with macro, yeah, I would stick with macros too. So just yeah, I would just multiply by 2. I'm pretty sure you can do it automatic calculator. Mini is $5, no? For ES. For ES micro, it's $5. Mini is $5. Nah, it's 20, bro. This guy's just been making 4 times the amount that he knew. Yeah, micro ES $5, mini ES $50, and then yeah, exactly. You got it, brother. Okay. Starting to see some displacement 10-15. This low is a long-term low. I really need to see this push all the way. Like clean break through this high right here is what I would need to see. Like a clean break through that high, forming a fair value gap, tapping in, and displacing. Like that's the only way I can take a long here. Is if I'm expecting this 15-minute to inverse. Because right now, if we go up, it's looking like we're just going to be retracing in a 15-minute fair value gap. So lunch macro, yeah, because we have 10:30 news. We can't forget the crude oil. Crude oil is gonna be better. Versus if you have in longs. That's kind of what I'm looking for too. I wouldn't mind like using 50%. So like I said, if we broke through this high, formed a fair value gap, I would not mind that. This entry is a little bit aggressive for me. There we are. So we just tapped into a 15-minute bearish fair value gap. Let's see what happens, right? I want to see speed and velocity and displacement in large candles. I want to be convinced that this 15-minute fair value gap is going to inverse. So what would I want to see? Not this. I want to see this go all the way. We did form a bullish fair value gap. So let's see. That's our first bullish fit. Bro, where's the first fair value gap from 930? It's this one right here, right? So inversed and played. Yeah, nice, interesting. He knows. No, I just share your thoughts always. It's okay. Share your thoughts. So this is the interesting about this fair value gap. So the volume imbalance is inside the fair value gap. So you include it. Notice that? You got monetized? I got monetized, brother. And you better damn bet that I'm gonna use that shit. I need that shit. Coming to FT because not premium. You can ignore it, sure, if you want to. You want to really see, like, you want to see, in my opinion, how it's going to react off it. It can still support price. If price is really bearish, it's not going to go through. We do have a higher up 50-minute fair value gap. So if I was hypothetically shorting, I wouldn't short this. This is a premium. This is a discount, so I wouldn't short this. That's terrible, my opinion. My opinion, right? We do have there's an hourly fair value gap form too, or no hourly. But we have the 50-minute here, so I would look there to short. I'm not looking for shorts at all though. So I want to see this get fully disrespected, and then used as support. I want to see. I need to see. 10:30 news. But yeah, I got monetized, brother. Now you guys have to watch ads or skip them. I don't know how it works. But if you invest in 15, you will reach premium. I mean, depends what you're targeting. This is the entire range. Yeah, S&T with FSG for now. You're right. This range, yeah, it'll be around a premium. But I'm looking at this. Right, my context is there, and I'm also looking at this range. So yeah, which would be a second stage buy. Okay, there it is. Speed and velocity. Speed and velocity through. Let's see. If we get it, I wouldn't mind longing this fair value gap right here. I wouldn't mind something like this. Stop loss would be right there. But look at that. Nope, it's not what I want to see. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And now we have an SMT there as well, right? 959. Yeah. This is now a 15-minute SMT inside of a bearish fair value gap. Not what I would want to see at all. I would want to see that break immediately, not even entertain that a little bit. What's up, Goosebumps? How are you, brother? If I was bearish, this is what I would want to see. So, like, I don't want to see this. This would have to go. We did get an immediate rebalance, but you do not want to see an SMT inside a 15-minute fair value gap. Not what you want to see. ES doesn't even have a 15-minute fair value gap, so. It's 10:21, bro. What are you talking about? What are you ahead? I'm looking at previous day high. I want to see a reversal, but I haven't gotten the context yet. Right, the daily chart tells me we're going to be aiming towards previous day high, in the future Monday's high, and then these daily swing highs that I marked out. So right now the minimum target I'd expect is the opening range high, which is this New York AM session high of currently right now. But we could be wrong. Yeah, what are you ahead, bro? Bro can chart the future. This guy said, dude, your chart's 10:22. Mine 10:30. I already know what's gonna happen. Well, shit, bro. Share some insight then, bro. Come on. Share some insights. You can see that SMT is holding. You know, the future me would have taken this trade, maybe. Honestly. Bro is him. That's what I'm saying. Let's see if price respects this fair value gap. We got an SMT there. What is that? 10:11? 10:15? 10:15. So we could get an SMT here. 1 minute fair value gap. Let's see if it holds price. If we get a fair value gap off of this, I wouldn't mind taking a long. If we push up right now, form a bullish fair value gap, I wouldn't mind that. Or we just wait till 10:30. I don't know how aggressive crude oil inventory is. Bro, yesterday we missed out on an amazing A++ trade. And if you saw my video on mitigation breaker block, that's exactly what formed yesterday. That's my highest probability entry. And to this day, I'm not joking. I'm not saying it's 100% win rate, but to this day, I have never seen it fail. When there's a higher time frame key level and a mitigation breaker on each asset, I've never seen that fail. Like, just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I've never seen that fail. But we didn't take it because we were waiting for 10 a.m. news. And 10 a.m. news literally looked like this. This fucking candle right here. Mitigation breaker. Yeah, so one asset forms. So literally, like right here, this is a bearish breaker. Hold on, let me give you a better example. Maybe it'll form here, actually. So see this? Low, high, higher low. If we get a higher high, this is a break. This is a mitigation, bullish mitigation. And this would be a bullish breaker. That's what I'm talking about. Inside the key level, 50-minute inversion. In this case, it would be. If it forms, I will take that shit. And that's exactly why I said, if we form this bullish fair value gap, I'll take the long. Because that's my favorite entry model. And I'll take it every time it forms in the right context. Obviously, context comes first. So see, low, high, higher low, higher high. This is your mitigation block. It's going to be paired with your 15 fair value gap, and we're going to take this long. Give me one sec, guys. I had to take it on my Top Step account, so give me one sec. If this candle closes, I would want to see the fair value gap still, and I'll take the fair value gap. This is a mitigation block now officially. This is a mitigation block. I'll probably take the fair value gap, guys. See how this closes. 5 breaker. If it formed, ES hasn't taken the high yet, but I like this. How many points is that? 25 points. We'll take 2 macros on this, guys. 24 seconds for this candle to close. I like the change day delivery. I got the limit order in. Taking 2 macros on this. At the fair value gap low, +1 tick. Guarantee my fill. Let's see if we get the retracements. 2 standard deviations at the end, dog. 2.5 at opening range high. Looking for something like this. 4 bananas for the previous day high. Let's see if we get a fill, guys. Could you show the real account chart? Yep, it's right here. There's nothing on this chart. Just simply my limit order. This is my actual account. That's what I'm actually trading on. I just do it on TradingView, so it's simplistic. Hey man, if we don't get the retracement, it is what it is. We just sit there and accept defeat. Buy side curve. I wouldn't mind taking a long from here if we inverse this fair value gap. Could have longed right here on this candle's low. In hindsight, I want to see a retrace. Come on, let's get a retracement here. If we get this inversion, let's look at the 5-minute. The 5-minute inverses, we'll play a trade off that to 3-minute inverse. Yeah. Wait for 15-minute inverse. Hey, if you want to wait, that's you, bro. I don't have to wait. Could play the 3-minute. The breaker with FEG was already hit. Yeah. On ES, you mean? We didn't hit the mitigation. What breaker? Am I tripping? Oh, talking about this. Yeah, that was already hit, so it doesn't need to come back here, but let's see if it does. My stop loss would be right here. Probably a little higher than that. Our entry is the 5-minute bullish value gap as well. If you want to wait for the 15-minute, wait for it, bud. Don't let me persuade. I'm simply showing my journey here. Simply showing my journey here. If this is a loss, it's gonna be a quick freaking loss. I'll tell you that. It's gonna go in my personal opinion, because we took out the buy side here. All right, let's see. Do we get a fill? I'm just saying, if this is a loss, it's gonna be quick. We'll know right away. Can get away with a stop loss like here. It shouldn't even inverse that fair value gap. All right, we got in, guys. Let's see. Let us see this price action. So far, pretty good. For your stop loss mitigation low. I like 70 this wick. Could be a volume balance there. Let's see. If we inverse this fair value gap, I'll probably close the trade, but we'll see. You like the 3-minute inversion? Yep. Let's see. I wouldn't. This needs to go right away. Otherwise, I don't like it. Let's see though. Stop loss is 19,548. 19,548. About 2. I want to see this act as a bullish order block. And I want to see this inverse and use as support. I want to see that right away. No dilly-dallying. So far, good reaction. We got a fucking sniper fill if this goes up. Can't lie, I'm getting like, my emotions are like in heightened right now. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I haven't had a nice winter in a while, so it's just kind of like, pumping my heart. Just trying to be open with you guys. Failed to take out that high, equal highs. So I'm looking at the standard deviations of this leg. 10:30 news did nothing. You feel that, right? It's not just me. 10 a.m. Midnight opening price. I don't like that wick. I wouldn't want to see it go right through. I'm not gonna break even or anything, but we're gonna put our stop loss here, 72 ticks. But this stop loss was just a safety net if we wicked really deep into the volume bounce. But now, observe optimal market maker does not respect discount FUG. We got an immediate, oh, no immediate rebalance there. A little fair value gap actually. 10:30. So this opening candle is bullish so far. I don't want to see it continue expanding, right? I don't want to see it come back below. So really, you could put your stop loss like right here. Because you don't want to see it come back below 10 a.m., right? I mean, it could. You wouldn't want to see that, though. Goaded entry? For now, we don't know if it's going to play, right? If it plays, it'll be goaded entry. I like these white candles, though. They look really clean. So, where's my TP? Oh. Probably look to take one off at opening range high. I don't like this reaction so far, but I mean, we could accumulate and then see another expansion higher. That's possible. My stop loss is currently this order block. This is the chain of state of delivery. If you guys notice, perfect delivery right there. I would want to see like this fair value gap hold. What's your mindset on holding runners? Hold them. 2-minute chart. 3-minute chart. Stop loss, yeah. So far, not the nicest reaction. I would have expected a lot of more expansion, if I'm going to be honest. So let's see. Right, we kind of did not get to, we didn't get through the SMT 15 minute, but let's see how this goes. Gonna hold on to this one. What's up, brother? How are you, my man? So far, respecting the fair value gap still. ES took out those highs. Yeah, it does look through it. You're right. There was a lot of displacement. So I don't know. You're right. I could potentially be asking for a lot here to expect this a full reversal. I like how the hourly candle looks right now. Oops, what did I do? I like how the hourly candle looks. Open, low, into the area of interest. We get a high right there, high close. I like that, but looks like second stage accumulation right here. So let's see if we get the second expansion leg. You can expect this move to double. So this move into the newly opening gap. I'm looking for the opening range high. Let me quickly mark out opening range high here on so I don't miss out on SMT or something. Let's see. Buy model expansion and consolidation manipulation and go higher. Possible. Back into the original fair value gap. We formed a bearish volume imbalance. I don't know. I've never seen someone say like, "Oh, we are out." So I actually got filled out. So I'm gonna close this. I got stopped out on my account. Minus 73 there. We probably will not be re-entering, guys. So let's just see how this goes. So I got stopped out here, $73. So 2 micros only, not bad. It's gonna be weird if it doesn't hit. It doesn't hit TP. Well, let's see. So pretty much just rejected off the 15-minute, higher up 15-minute, right? So like I said, if I were to short, I would look to do it from there. Yeah, maybe just simply it continues lower. It's possible. Yo, sometimes I deadass feel like he reacts because like what I do here is I'm just showing my journey using his concept. Like I'm not teaching how to use, like I teach how I do it. So yeah, so we didn't inverse, and that's simply it, right? If we inverse this, we'd have been in the money. I took the long on expecting this inverse. It is what it is. Tried to warn you. I mean, I appreciate it. I don't need any warning though. I'm just here doing my model. I would take this trade again, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Came back to the original entry here. We did get an SMT there, 1023. I wouldn't mind trying again. What if we inverse this? Literally the exact same idea. Let's see. This would be a reclaimed bullish fair value gap. That's really strong. I would have to do 1 micro though. I'd have to do 1 micro if I did reconsider this. Let's see. If we were gonna continue lower, we shouldn't inverse this at all because we just respected at the 50-minute bearish fair value gap. So far looks like it's respecting, but let's see. So we had a good stop loss there. Could re-enter if it inverts the 50-minute. No, you could re-enter if it inverts the 50-minute. I can re-enter whenever I want to, which is if we get a strong inversion here. Because the idea is we've already tapped into here. There's no reason for us to go any higher. So unless this was a manipulation leg, send us higher, which I don't think it was, by the way. I don't think it was. But if we inverse this, that would be the first sign. Been pretty choppy, so probably will not be taking another trade. If it holds or going up, yeah, the SMT holds there. It's pretty good. I'm happy with that risk though. We lost. It was a very good risk. Every time I take out the arrow, I go to 0.5. Yeah, just a continuation for shorts. Yes, relatively equal lows. Yeah, I mean it's SMT, but yeah, you're right. But this has been relative. Look at this. I mean, yo, just look at ES. I mean, does this shit look tradable to you guys? No, it doesn't. We were good in waiting, right? Our first entry, we waited for 10:30. 10:30 hit. You didn't trade? No, no, no trade. 10:30 hit. We took the trade. So we were patient. We got a nice move where we were expecting 10:30. Simply failed, you know. Hindsight, Harry. Obviously, I could have put my stop loss there, expecting that if this was going to come back and fail to create this order block, that's like the only thing I really could have improved there, in my personal opinion. I could, like, this low should have been pretty protected, but it really could have came back and just went higher. Like, it really could have. So I won't be entering another trade, but we can see this now because it didn't inverse right away. I'm not really entitled to. It's looking like it's more gonna chop. But if it came down here, manipulated, and then quickly went back, that would indicate to me with high probability that it was gonna continue higher. But we didn't. So we're gonna sit here and watch for now. See what happens. Oh, it's still. I see they didn't even live stream. He knows what's up. Oh, he didn't even live stream today? This means I can probably catch up on all my notes. So we're almost done those notes. I have like 5 more lectures and I'll release my 2024 notes. Let's see what happens. This. Yep, and another dump. So second stage dump, pretty much. Second stage dump. But I like, the ones, like I know guys can relate to this. You know the ones where you just like flick your nut by accident? Like you just flick your ball sack by accident? And it just hurts so much even though like you barely touched it? Like what is that, bro? What is that? ES looks like an election. Bro, ES looks absolutely awful. This patient's freaking dead. Wrong bias, that's all. Yep, you're right. I liked everything that formed there. We were patient. We waited to chop. It basically just expanded, came back into the range. It was almost good, yo. It was almost really good, Can't complain. The only thing I really could have done better is like studied this fair value gap, and because we failed to go, like I could have put my stop to break even here. Like in this specific instance, it kind of makes sense because we have the like this order block would form. Like that's exactly what you would want to see. And if it fails to form, you're probably just wrong. So, hey, we had a good stop loss though. Like we were looking right. What were we looking for there? We had this 73. So what's 73 divided by 2? It's like 31 points. Wait, no. 73. Oh, 70 divided by 2 is 35. 35 divided by 2 is I don't fucking know where my stop loss was. It was somewhere like there. But yeah, this looks like simply not going to go higher. Not in this session, at least. If it goes higher in the PM, I wouldn't be surprised. Lunch could. Could just keep chopping. Is tomorrow red folder? We do have red folder tomorrow. I still expect Tuesday low of week. If we take out Tuesday's low, then I'll reconsider. But for now, let's open up the journal. I shouldn't have removed the diagrams. Why do I always do this? Should I just spam undo? Nah. Actually, okay, let's spam undo, guys. That's the entry I took. 10 a.m. The So I'm annotating for my journal. Okay, what's right there? And We were aiming for the opening gap and the opening range high. So we went up at 9:30 and that's the high. Damn, man. Interesting. You done for the day? I might trade PM, but I doubt it. The only way I would trade PM is, I don't know, maybe if we swap. Like, yeah, I'm probably done today. There's not going to be enough price action to convince me. I'd rather just trade tomorrow. We managed to lose very little, and I'm kind of happy with that. But we'll see. 1050 macro is still here. I don't want to chase shorts, but we could look for a scalp on the 1050 macro. Let's see. I'll be here waiting. Just setting up my journal. This is basically the trade I was looking for. It really formed nicely. Yo, so this is the first time mitigation breaker has failed me. Technically, we never got the breaker block on ES, so technically, no, it didn't fail. Because this year breaker block high. We got the higher high, but that's not a displacement above, so I don't qualify that as a breaker. But the mitigation block did fail. It was looking really good though, eh? Like that entry was. Oh, what is this thing, bro? There. I want it one size bigger, bro. Oh, it's stuck. This is annoying. Why did I touch it? It was good. Oh. This is OSA set up weekly bearish FEG with S&P into the FEG below. What about the weekly bullish fair value gap? Did we ever tap into the weekly bearish fair value gap? We never even tapped in. At least not on NQ. I don't think ES had the weekly bearish fair value gap. All we did was tap into the weekly bullish fair value gap, which we're trading below right now. Wait, did we take a 1004 M1 breaker from the but I take the partial then break even? 1004 M1 breaker entry from there, but I did not take partial then break even. Yeah, I remember your entry. I remember you talking about that. Good that you broke even. Hypothetically speaking, I could have maybe broke even here because I would have wanted to see that order block form right away. But hindsight, easy to say that. We even formed a bearish trade value gap, inverted it. It was looking really good. So I guess I wouldn't have made. Yeah, because we formed a bearish trade value gap, inverted it. This could be supposed to be an order block now if it forms, which it didn't. Like that would have been a really good break even right there. Instantly, I should have won break even. I think that's like probably the, I don't know, in my opinion, the thing I missed out on most. Wait, why am I marking this SMT? That's not the one I used. That's the one I used, right? Something like that. I forget. This one is going in the journal. See what happens here now. We entered at 10:29. We got stopped out at 10:35. Equilibrium of opening range. Yeah, there's a lot of things to frame the short there. A lot of things to frame the shorts there. Happy with my I'm happy with my performance though. The only suggestion I could have break because We formed a SIBI and inverted it. Oh, and we would want to see the OB plus form. It fails to form and rejects authenticity. Well, no, and I think we stopped. That's pretty much the only improvement I could have made there, in my opinion. I don't feel like I was trying to pick the bottom. I don't think I forced anything. Pretty happy with that. Change bias or still bullish? I'm still bullish, to be honest. I just don't think it's going to happen in this session. Maybe PM, or what'll happen is we take Tuesday's low and then reverse from there. Would be high resistance liquidity towards Tuesday's low, but if they dump it, they dump it. Tuesday's low, yeah, we're almost there. We would take Tuesday's low, maybe get an SMT or something. Yeah, we get an SMT at Tuesday's low, and then from there maybe go higher. Possible. Midweek reversal, or we just keep consolidating in this. Right, look at ES, very choppy, no expansion, pullback expansion. Possible. Whoa. Quick. We're pretty close to previous day low. I wouldn't mind taking a scalp from previous day low, to be honest. We'll probably get a little bit of a reaction there. Narrative. What did we use in that trade? There was H4 wick. H4 wick. And we used dude, why can't I type? I'll show you guys the journal after when I'm done, by the way. So did you guys get called ads? Did you guys get ads? Did anyone here get an ad? H4 M15 volume balance low. Pretty much what I use for this trade. Open rate low H4 wick. Long Euro USD. I mean, it looks like to me GBP wants to go to the daily fair value gap. You didn't get any ads? Not bad. Hey, you're framing along off the 4-hour breaker there. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Low, high, higher, low, higher, high. This is your mitigation block. You said 4-hour order block, huh? Brother, I did not see no 4-hour order block. These two down close candles have been disrespected. To me, this looks like a retracement to go lower, personally. So unless you're targeting this imbalance, my opinion, my personal opinion is this is going to go lower from this imbalance. Bearish breaker. Range. Bearish mitigation. It'll probably go lower from there. And the drawn liquidity being the daily fair value gap on GBP. These relative equal lows. Probably, that's personally what I would expect. But you gotta trust your opinion. That's just me. I would expect something like this. We'll leave that there and see if it happens. Remember, I'm not the one in a trade, so. So how did let me do a poll. Let me do a poll. Trade today. Win, loss, non-flash break even. Curious. I'm curious. Whoever's in chat, do you guys win? Do you guys take a break even? 10 a.m. open, low, high close, AMD. That was on our side too. Entry PD rate. We entered on a fair value gap. Confluences. We had a mitigation. We had an SMT. CISD. It wasn't actually OTE. Trade management. None. Should have. Reduced stop loss. We rejected. Off the M15 rate premium. Fair value gap. You could probably short this. I'm not saying I'm gonna short it, but previous day low is right here. 1050 macro. You have a small fair value gap. So I wonder. So deep in a discount though, so I wouldn't do it. I'd be breaking rules. But I'd probably expect them to take previous day low here. It will go long. I don't think so before taking. I mean, it's possible, but we didn't even take previous day low. Check the secret channel. Oh, nice. The guy I brought in, he took shorts. Good for him, bro. Damn, it's like everyone saw the shorts but me, huh? With the org idea. Check the results too much. Inversion for value gap. Inversion for value gap. Yeah, I don't care, bro. I'm not gonna take it long here. Off what? Why do you think this inversion for value gap's gonna fail when this one failed and this one failed and so forth? This one is not special. Not to me, at least. If it's special to you, we're so close to previous day low. I'd expect them to send it there. Just with the org idea. 50% org. 50% org. I'm guessing. Yeah, the 50-minute FEG was the short was nice. It's like literally directly. They want the stops on there. Yeah. This 50-minute FEG like delivered a nice short, right? They definitely did. Same time. Yes, low level org. Same time at oh, I see. Yeah. Win, loss, non-break even. Nice. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. Hope you guys didn't like blow your accounts or anything or risk too much. 4 hour equal lows on NQ. Yeah, which is just I missed the previous day low. Yes, did respect the daily fair value gap? Yes. Yes, it did. This could be I mean Monday high of week. I don't know, man. Maybe. It's possible. We'll have to see. I think the other narrative makes more sense for me, but hey, we'll see how this plays out the rest of the week. What would I expect? We're still inside the weekly fair value gap, but if we close bearish today, yeah, like maybe the video earnings changes things. Low Wednesday midweek reversal potential. Lower resistance look lower. Yeah, it does. The weekly fair value gap looks so clean. Like just based off weekly fair value gap and yesterday's closing, I I wouldn't go back and change my bias. I couldn't go back, and I don't think ICT himself could have convinced me that this is gonna go lower today. The only thing is like obviously besides the aggressive displacement, um, I guess I can put that in my notes. There was, which is why I lowered my risk. There was very 4-hour market maker sell model. Yeah, but I don't know. To me, this is too clean. The weekly fair value gap, Tuesday low of week. Tuesday's close was so nice. We entered, took previous day low from Monday, closed bullish, respected the wick. It's clean. That was a clean run. The short to weekly. Yeah, but we already tapped in the weekly on Monday and Tuesday tapped in, but closed above. That's so clean for me. But I mean, it looks like we're going to the daily now. So, oh, we even hit the daily for value gap. So let's see. There it is. Previous day low taken. Didn't I say you could short that? Look at that. The order block held. I guess we'll see what Nvidia earnings does. I wouldn't be surprised if PM just goes up, but we'll see. We could close pretty bearish with this value gap. We could see lower prices towards. Yo, is this month gonna be a full chop? Hold on. Is this month? Me, bro, it just looks so clean. Like the run towards. I mean, it doesn't even have to be all-time highs. Like, look at the S. Look at the S here. You're telling me, like, just look at the monthly chart. You're telling me you don't think ES are gonna take all-time highs? That shit looks clean. Oh, we struck 3 previous months lows. Yeah, we could go to the second daily fair value gap. We could. Possible. I wouldn't want to see it do it though. I wouldn't want it to. I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want to see it do that though. I don't want to see like 50% of this would get respected. Which is like right now. Break even day. Yeah, I took one loss today. Small loss though. Not bad. Even small for my lowered risk. No trade today. Proud of you, brother. You avoided some bad confusion. We missed a move on 9:30. I mean, if you were bearish, I personally did not really care about that short. But I guess hypothetically, you saw something really nice here. 15-minute buy side was rated. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. We closing live? Me? I mean, I'm just gonna watch for a bit and see what happens off of 50% of that level. I want to see what happens here. I mean, yo, ES, right? ES could also go to the weekly fair value gap, and then the week after is NFP FOMC, right? So we could go lower this week, higher next week. That's also possible. For now, we'll stay on the daily chart and just see. Change the algo, sell me a course. I'm curious how this trades. I guess potential Wednesday low of week. So you're telling me Wednesday low of week or Monday high of week? I go with like Wednesday low of week inside of a daily bullish fair value gap, or we just chop back into the range. That's possible too. I wish I bought Tesla at this price. Tesla's gonna invert the weekly fair value gap. That's not good. What's up, brother? Curious. They just keep setting this lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. Even the cup failed. Three drives up. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Pretty choppy on ES. ES hasn't taken previous day low. If we do get the SMT there, by the way, right, then we would still have Tuesday low week as a potential for ES. But it looks like it's getting there. ES looks like it's coming towards previous week low or Tuesday's low. Yeah. I guess we'll see. We will come back and journal this. Day breaker can hold, but I don't think so. I'm thinking it's possible we get like the SMT. Pretty possible we get the SMT there. 4 hour lows. Open up the hourly chart. And we go higher from there. Maybe send it lower into video earnings. We try and predict the volatility from NVIDIA. I mean, video earnings send us. I mean, yo, this could just be a full manipulation from. Look at that SMT, bro. Trend line, bro. The trend line. I feel like this manipulation just could be manipulation lower for NVIDIA earnings to send us higher, but maybe I'm just fishing. Maybe. Trend line hit buy. Will the ass trade like that? Okay, I think we'll stay on the. We tap into the 4 hour trade. I got. No, I probably wouldn't short. That would be me chasing. That would be me chasing. So I'm simply gonna stay on this. I will keep this open. Could maybe get into here. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like blinded, but I just see this as potentially going higher. I just don't think we entered the right trade, the right time. Like maybe this will be Wednesday or PM or next week. But higher time frame, I feel like we wipe out all those highs. We'll see how this goes. Look at the SOC here, the 4 hour. So SMT at previous day low. Thursday reversal, possible. Could be Wednesday low of week. I don't think this Monday high stays. And those look at those equal highs, bro. Nah, those highs are getting taken. No, I would bet money that those highs get taken. Man, I'm in Miami and the big butt snow bunny is crazy here. Are you saying this candle range theory failed? Got the candle range low. Expect the candle range high. Failed. That's why properties cost so much. Man, I would love to move to Miami, bro. I should need to find a place to move when I make enough money. That is, I don't think there's anything else I want to journal. I will take a picture of the economic calendar. Um, you can have two girlfriends and one wife. I'm a solo dolo type of guy, bro. Why did you say that, bro? I just want to move somewhere nice. I hate Canada, bro. I actually hate Canada. I hate it here. I'm a loyal Latino. That's what I'm saying, bro. Why did I put that at my entry chart? I'm an idiot. Okay, so pretty much that's it for me. Seems like weekly profile during classic stars watching Thursday, Friday, maybe reversing. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at now. We do have red folder Thursday. Unemployment claims pretty decent, recent, right? So, yo, is Monday an early close? I think it is. Next week we have PMI, JOLTS, unemployment claims, the early non-farm payroll information, PMI at 10 a.m., and then non-farm payroll and unemployment rate. So, with that being said, right, I wouldn't be surprised. Can you share the journal template? It's already in my Discord, brother, but yes, I can. And did we just tap into the 4 hour? Yes, we did. This would be a high probability reversal from here. I mean, I don't mean literally that tick. I just mean in general. If we get an SMT inside this 4 hour, or your 4 hour dealing range. Uh, and we haven't taken out a 4 hour sell side in a really long freaking time. This is literally your 4 hour dealing range. Right here. Holy shit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But the most recent price swing would be this from low to high. Or wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. Though if we go higher from here. We'll see. Oh, did S&T break? Well, we have like 500 S&T. I guess we'll just see. We'll keep this open. I will see. The journal template in my Discord. If you DM me, I can send you the actual link, so you don't have to like look through the Discord. Everything is red. We shall be here tomorrow. Now, what can happen is we continue to chop, and maybe we even get into here, and then we see the expansion leg higher. See the expansion leg higher. Maybe from the daily fair value gap or the weekly fair value gap on ES. So we're gonna end up having an SMT, most likely, inside this weekly fair value gap on ES. Most likely. We're gonna have an SMT inside here, and I think from there we'll send it higher. Now, if that happens this week, great. If it happens next week, we might not be able to participate, but we'll see. I really think that's pretty high probability at this point. Weekly fair value gap SMT. So let's mark out the weekly fair value gap on both assets. And this is where we'll leave our this is where we're gonna leave our chart. And we will go to the 4 hour time frame. I mean, I have a full video on it, but I can go over it right now because in the video I kind of discussed the different types of ranges. So this is a dealing range. Took out sell side here. This is a dealing range. So currently we're in a premium. I was expecting price to come to this premium array. We haven't come there, so that's why I'm still bullish. This is like my hard time frame context. Um, so this is your dealing range. That's how when I use discount and premium, I look at the dealing range. Dealing range is when the most recent buy side and sell side was swept. So sell side was swept here, buy side was swept here. That's your dealing range. So technically, discount would be right here of the dealing range. Now, I'm not saying we have to go there. Just saying that's technically the discount. But see on the weekly time frame, it's this, right? So this weekly fair value gap is in a discount of the weekly dealing range. Like this is your most recent range, like your most well-defined decent range because we just took out the high here. So this is the high and this is the low of the range. So that this is the range that disabided the other. Like obviously you can do something like this, but like okay. Now this was your dealing range before. It was this. Let me take out this low. It's your new dealing range. When I'm looking for an entry, I just look at the most recent price swing. So that's how I kind of use. Any trades today? We took one loss today, $76. So good risk. In hindsight, I could have broke even. That's pretty much the only thing I could have done differently, but that's okay. So this is the weekly fair value gap. We're gonna put it on the 4-hour time frame and see how price moves. You know what? Let's not include the volume imbalance. So that's the weekly fair value gap. Put the price action in there. Yes. So basically, I'm now probably expecting we get an SMT inside this weekly fair value gap. From there, we go higher. Either the end of this week, if we have the volatility to form all that, or next week, where we definitely have the volatility, being NFP week. So, if anyone has any questions, now's your time to ask. I will post the journal in the Discord. Thank you for the clear explanation. Good. I have a pretty good video on it, so if you want to know everything that I do about that, it will be there, brother. Like literally everything I know about. Not everything I know. Like I could go on forever and ever, but everything I use for the most part, it's in there. Uh, so good risk management by me today to lower risk. I'm happy I did that. We're gonna post to the Discord. Also, if we have any questions, oh, I see you posted it 2 weeks ago. Yes, sir. It's a pretty good video. I talk about standard deviations a little. I'm planning to make another video on standard deviations though because, and I hate seeing people mark it wrong. It's so annoying. It just annoys me. Like I want people to start marking them right, and it's actually a very useful thing for profit targeting. I use it very well. What's I gonna do? Oh yeah, journal. All right, I'm gonna see you guys live tomorrow. We're officially monetized, so if you get ads, I'm sorry, but I'm not that sorry because I want the money. With that being said, see you guys tomorrow. See you, Wayne Jerry. See you, Sarvan. Levs, Caddy Pan. Platinum might be here still. Oh, Stefan. I didn't even say that. Peace out, my brother Yusuf. See you guys tomorrow. Air up, guy. See ya, bro. See ya, my man. See ya, Wayne Jerry. My brother Sarvan. See you, brother.